In today's reaction video, you are going to witness with your own eyes the demon and evilness that exists inside of a narcissist. My hope is that this video will convey that destructive narcissism is much more than a mental illness, or psychoneurosis, or psychopathy. That there is an evil entity inside these people that they try to fight and control. And sometimes it takes them over, like you will see in this video. There's nothing funny about this one, fam. Time to dive deep.
No tears, no fears, fully alive again after this years.
Hello, human family. How are you? I hope all is well. For those of you new to the channel, I would like to welcome you to Fully Alive Again. My name is Darren. I'm a narcissism researcher, coach, author, and survivor of a covert narcissist mother, siblings, and a 23-year marriage to a covert narcissist. This has become a passion for me and has been very compelling in my life to bring some daylight and understanding to this thing called narcissism and narcissists. For those of you who have been following the channel, to all my Fully Alive Again warriors, welcome back. So, I just want to go directly into today's video because this really illustrates a lot of what I've been trying to convey throughout my channel, and something that the world of psychology and the academia world wants to run away from. And that is the reality that there is some type of possession, some type of darkness in a destructive narcissism. And it's an inner battle that they have between themselves and the demon that exists inside them. I've witnessed this battle play out with my very eyes with destructive narcissist people that I've had in my life. So I am very opinionated about this. And from the research that I've had in the papers and the articles that I've read in the books, very few people go deep into this reality. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people don't understand how these people are enough to go into it. Very few people from my research that have written books or that teach psychology classes about these types of people have witnessed what I have witnessed. And just like gravity, I am not convinced I know what I've seen. I know the body shifting that I've seen. To the rest of the world, this may sound crazy, but I've witnessed it with my own eyes. There is something very dark and evil that exists in these people. Now, like I've said before, these people have been surrounding me and trying to destroy me. So when I talk about this darkness, it is something that we certainly need to be aware of. We need to respect and maneuver. But again, they're not 10 feet tall. They are human. They do bleed. They even feel. Yes, narcissists have feelings. So don't get the boogeyman fear in you right now. Look at it intellectually. Now be cautious like you would with any deranged person or delusional person. But I just don't want you to be running around thinking that these people are indestructible, because they're not. So let's get into the video, because it is going to show you tangible proof of what I'm saying. And I want to give you fair warning that this is hard to watch, but this is an example of just how evil and vulgar these people are.
Why you holding the dog like that?
What? An Hobson? Hobson's your bitch.
Bro, you got me in the middle of the street, bro.
You know Hobson thinks it's funny that
Hobson?
you're a loser.
Don't nobody listen to fucking Hobson.
Oh, they don't?
Are you off crack?
Are you on the Toy Sleep?
Back up. See these rings, nigga, I'm rich.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What do you have? Love in your life? If I took your mom
nah,
and
for
your
real,
sister and your brother, do they really
listen,
love you?
Nah, listen, I feel
If I
bad
really
for
took
you.
your sister and your mother and your brother, and do they really
Back
love
up,
you?
back up.
If I really do that, do they really
What
love
are you talking about? Let me get back in my car, bro.
It's called the mafia. It's called the military of the United States of America. You're black.
What'd you just say?
So you're black.
So what?
Exactly.
So what if I'm fucking black? What's up?
So what if I'm fucking white?
I didn't say nothing about race, you racist bitch.
So what if you're from
You're the one
California
bringing
and
up
I'm
fucking
not?
race. I'm not from fucking California.
So where
what's
you
up?
from?
It doesn't matter. What's up? What do you want to do?
Utah?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Back up, bro.
Back up, bro.
Fucking
What is
weirdo.
your nasty?
Gee. Gee, what are you doing? Who are you?
I don't have an identity.
Why are you pulling up on me like this?
You look like I have
Where
an
did you come
identity?
from? The fuck?
You look like you have an identity in the Illuminati.
Bro, if you was a dude,
Really, you're Mercedes. That means a lot. Do you really want to be worth more than Mercedes or not?
is that your dog? What the fuck? Come here. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. Whoa, back up. This is not your fucking dog. This is not your dog no more. I got a video of everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
What's your name?
You going to jail, bitch.
I'm going to jail. I have a mental health record.
I don't give a fuck what
I've
you
been mental
have.
health record since I was.
Stop touching me, bro. Back up.
What's your name?
It don't matter.
Very disturbing what she did to that dog, I know. The good news is that the young man did keep the dog, and he has a good home now, and the dog is okay. There's actually a part 2 of this video. I want to break down certain things that she did during this horrific, evil event that took place here, that really to share some insight so you can really see the nuances of what she is and what was taking place here. For one, in the very beginning of the clip, this is a typical Karen searching for narcissistic supply. Now, as I've stated before and will continue to do so, these people are junkies. They will implode if they don't have some kind of menacing presence or be able to project their inability to regulate their emotions and the darkness within them onto other people. They are thirsty. Imagine yourself wandering in a desert and you need water. And then you see a fountain or a glass of water. You're going to go after it no matter what when you're dying of thirst. These demented, delusional, mentally ill people need to cause harm, need attention, need to do something to someone to stay alive. It's literally like a vampire that needs blood. That's what you see in this clip. That's what you're witnessing. Watch it closely. She's walking up to a stranger who she doesn't know.
Why you holding the dog like that?
What? Hobson? Hobson's your bitch.
Bro, you got me in the middle of the street, bro.
You know Hobson thinks it's funny that
Hobson?
you're a loser.
Don't nobody listen to fucking Hobson.
Oh, they don't?
Are you off crack?
Are you on the Notorious Big?
Back up. See these rings, nigga, I'm rich.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What do you have? Love in your life? If I took your mom
Nah,
and
for
your
real,
sister and your brother, do they really
listen,
love you?
Nah, listen, I feel
If I
bad
really
for
took
you.
your
Whoa,
sister
whoa,
and your
whoa,
mother
whoa,
and your
whoa.
brother, do they really
Back
love
up,
you?
back up.
If I really do that, do they really
What
love
are you talking about?
You see, this is a narcissist, a Karen who couldn't find her narcissistic supply. Maybe her boyfriend or husband wasn't at home, or little brother, little sister, big brother, big sister, parent, whomever, next door neighbor. Maybe the workplace was closed down and she couldn't torment someone at work that day. These people are always thirsty for narcissistic supply. Now, in terms of the young man, he's laughing and having a good time like anybody would, especially in their youth, seeing a crazy person come up to him like this. He immediately assumes that she's on drugs. This is what most people think, or they think this person is crazy. And yes, they are crazy, but it's deeper than that. It's multi-layer. It's crazy and evil. It's a synthesis of the two. And we only, in the psychology world, only looks at one aspect of it. They are either afraid to go into the evil side of it, or they're in denial of it, or they intentionally don't do it because they're part of it. I don't know. But you can't simply explain all this just under the psychopathy of it all. It's much more dark and insidious and evil than that, in my opinion. But he's laughing because he thinks she's on drugs or that she's crazy. This is also where sometimes you feel that they have autism or something, that they're mentally delayed, that they're slow or something. And when you're arguing with one of these people in a relationship, just like she came at that young man, they will come after you and incite an argument in the most clever ways just to get you riled up, because they feed off of your emotions because they're dead on the inside and they cannot feel any emotions. So it's just like if you don't have, and this is, I'm going to skip saying that, but they can't regulate themselves, so they try to do that through you. And then from that inability to not be able to feel, something dark, something demonic has jumped inside them from that void that exists in them, some kind of foreign entity. In my opinion, and I'm dead serious. And you could see it in her eyes how void she was of human emotion, if you look closely. So in this next clip, she reveals who and what she is. Listen closely. And all narcissists do this at one point or another.
Weirdo?
Nasty.
Gee. Gee, what are you doing? Who are you?
I don't have an identity.
Why are you pulling up on me like this?
You look like I have
Where
an
did you come
identity?
from? The fuck?
You look like you have an identity in the Illuminati.
Bro, if you was a dude.
Did you catch that? I don't have an identity. She's in a moment of truth. All narcissists, somewhere, sometime, they tell their dirty deeds. They tell who they are. It comes out, and we're just not paying attention. And this young man has no idea probably what narcissism is, and that there are two types of human beings walking the earth. She literally stated, I do not have an identity. This is a level of awareness that psychopathy would not necessarily say or do. She is profoundly aware of what she is. And she stated it. I don't have an identity. They know that something's void. The demon has taken over. She's trying to tell this guy that there is something wrong with me. And she's having an internal battle, and she is starving. She's probably gone a day or two without a good narcissistic supply. She's like a vampire in sunlight. In this next clip, you're going to watch the narcissist study you to look for something to harm you with and cause emotional distress, uncomfortableness, or anger. They're looking to incite emotional discomfort in you and to cause stress, anger, fear, or shame. Watch her study this young man and watch what she does.
Let me get back in my car, bro.
It's called The mafia. It's called the military of the United States of America. You're black.
What did you just say?
So you're black.
So what?
Exactly.
So what if I'm fucking black? What's up?
So what if I'm fucking white?
I didn't say nothing about race, you racist bitch.
So what if you're from
You're the one
California
bringing
and
up
I'm
fucking
not?
race. I'm not from fucking California.
So where
what's
you
up?
from?
It doesn't matter. What's up? What do you want to do?
Utah?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Back up, bro.
Back up, bro.
Fucking
Weirdo.
weirdo.
Nasty.
Gee.
See, she was studying him, pacing back and forth, doing her word salad that we talked about, I think, 3 or 4 videos ago. And she's studying him to find a way to provoke deep emotions out of him some way. And the first thing that she dawned upon her was that he was black. In the future, I will be doing a series to break down how racism stems from destructive narcissism. And we're going to break down the nuances of that. But utilizing this clip, I just want to illustrate that she studies him like all narcissists do to find what she believes is a weak point or a trigger point. They try to trigger you because that's a victory of sucking blood whenever you get frustrated, angry, or stressed. That is their blood. That is their emotional vampireness that they're sucking life out of you. What they don't know is that they're really just like a fly. These people will destroy their lives to get you frustrated at the level that a fly or gnat does. A fly is not powerful. It can frustrate you. You can try to hit it and miss. You can chase it around the room until you finally hit it with a fly swatter. But the fly is not some magical, powerful entity because it frustrates you or stresses you out or causes you to focus in on it. It's still a fly that lives in shit. Just like a narcissist. They're nothing but filth. And they fly around trying to frustrate you just like a fly. And they're so delusional that they think when they frustrate you or cause you a moment of stress or a shift in focus that they're the mighty powerful. And they're not. This is the utter stupidity of these people. Now that's part of the psychopathy. That's part of the neurosis, the mental illness in them. But the evilness is a whole nother entity. They're comorbid in their illness. And you see her pacing back and forth, trying to figure out more ways to frustrate this young man. And it worked. You saw his temperament change. You saw his energy levels shift when she said black. And that's why most diversity training and the things that I've worked in the workshops for, which was my career for over 25 years, that most people have it so wrong the way that they train in diversity. But that's a whole nother story. I'm digressing here. But as you can see, she's just provoking this young man over and over again. Now, this next clip is the demon coming out. It's the ultimate energy that drives narcissism. So let's take a look. You know what, you guys? I don't really want to see that dog get slammed to the pavement again. And I would have to see that to edit this. You know what I'm talking about. You saw the clip. If you want to, you can rewind it and see what she did again to exhibit the evil that's inside of these people. Now, here's where I stand with these type of people. If they were just the nuisance of searching for narcissistic supply and they didn't have the evilness in them, I would have a certain level of compassion and concern and tolerance with these vulgar people. I still would want nothing to do with them. I wouldn't want them in my circle. I wouldn't want them in my posse. I wouldn't want anything to do with them. But when they bring in the cruelty and the evilness, like when she slammed that puppy down and didn't feel anything, and they do this type of things to their children, do they slam them on the pavement? Some, but it's not all physical, but emotionally, they are slamming them to the pavement. They are destroying them internally. They literally emotionally torture their own children. It is unspeakable what these horrible people do to children and other human beings. And these people go around as if they're an innocent angel at work and among people who aren't their target. She's just floating around. I promise you that this lady, at some point in her day or a couple of days later, was at work or at school or around her family or her boyfriend, and she was just an innocent angel shitting out butterflies and unicorns, floating around, spreading nothing but positive energy, talking about how enlightening, how great her yoga class was, just innocent. And men who do this are walking around the swell guy, saving the day, the gentleman, the hero. He's just a swell guy. That's what these people are, and that's what these people do. You cannot make this shit up. That's what is intolerable to me. That's what I have no forgiveness for. These are the enemies of goodness. She is dead in the inside, which I can understand because a parent, some other authority figure, harmed her when she was little. But there's a vacancy inside her that allowed darkness to get there. And that darkness has become part of who they are because there's nothing else in there. And that is a piece that can never change. So it makes her or him a piece of shit that you have to have a different set of ethics and values for. You watch this with your own eyes. This is not drug addiction. This is not psychopathy. This is a synthesis of psychopathy and evilness. And you can come to your own conclusions. But if you've been around these people as long as I have, your conclusion would be just like mine. There is some dark entity inside these people. So protect yourself at all times. Be careful who you deal with, but love life. Life is beautiful. There is far more beauty and wonderful things in life than the disturbance that these idiots cause in our lives. Once you detect who they are, get them out of your life. I just removed another girl that I was gonna go on a date with here. And after several discussions and interactions and encounters, I discovered she's a narcissist. Had to let her go. And, was really looking forward to getting to know her. Can't do it. It is not worth the energy drain or the blind side that these people will do to your life. This was just a minor example of what this is. So when you see a Karen out in public, don't feed her. Just walk away, or him. Let them be. Let them starve of narcissistic supply so they will reveal themselves to the people that are closest to them eventually and those who they can harm. Don't give them the narcissistic supply. Walk away and let them do that. Do their narcissistic dance, all that they want. All right, you guys. I hope you got some value out of this. I deeply appreciate you guys stopping by again today. I got nothing but love for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, be well.